So, you know, there's a statue of that guy up there on the left. There's three flags up ahead of us on the right that are out of sequence. They're out of alphabetical order. Italian flag and Vatican flag because of the church. Polish flag, of course, is because of that guy on the left, Thaddeus Kosciuszko. He came over from Poland to help us fight in the American Revolution, and he lived right here in Philly. He was pretty much best buddies with Thomas Jefferson. They were good pals. But he was a military engineer, and he was a guy tasked with building fortifications, and which were instrumental in an American victory in the Battle of Saratoga. Is anyone planning on getting off at like stop 8 or 9 or 10? I don't know what happened, but they switched it off the other day. So I want them to switch it back on. That is the most famous fountain in Philly, the Swan Memorial Fountain, built in the 1920s. The three people on top of it represent the three main rivers in Philly: Delaware River, Schuylkill River, and Wissahickon Creek. Wissahickon Creek is the guy with the trout. Whenever I go hiking up there, there's always people trout fishing there. It's the cleanest kind of trout spot. That part on the left was used for all the public executions up until the 1820s. Logan Square, that's where they had all the public hangings. You know, people were hanged there up until, well, the last guy was convicted of murdering his spouse, and he was hanged in front of, you know, thousands of people would show up and watch the hangings. On the left, by that Scottish flag, is a sculpture. That statue there is dedicated to African Americans who served in World War II. So they had a wreath-laying ceremony there the other day. On the right, these two buildings are in the Beaux Arts style, French style. These are modeled, so it's Art Deco building that's pretty famous. So this is a Civil War monument. It's called Soldiers and Sailors from the Civil War in the 1860s, when Philadelphia's most important role during the Civil War, because you know there was a lot of battles here during the Revolutionary War. A lot of battles around Philadelphia. The city was occupied for a year, but during the Civil War, our most important role was to be a giant hospital. So we had all the top medical schools, surgeons, hospitals, this type of thing. 18th century expressionist kind of sculptor guy, Rodin. So Rodin, there's a bunch of his famous sculptures here, but you'll recognize the most famous one. Just kind of palace garden sort of thing, and a nice fountain there. A lot of people do their wedding photos on the steps. We got past all the wedding photo spots actually. The cathedral, the fountain, these steps. Top is going to be Eastern State Penitentiary. Anyone planning on getting off? Yes. Wealthy German brewing family, the Bergdorf family. Now, this is an Italianate style mansion. And you know that breweries, we have the first breweries in America as well. They were established by Germans, of course. The Germans brought with them all the beer making is. So there you can go visit Al Capone's cell. He was the most infamous criminal to be locked up there. We're going to stop here for a second. If you do the audio tour there with the headphones, it